Great defensive game to start the year out. I thought our defense was much improved. You'll believe me on some stuff, maybe not the others. I've been telling you we're going to be a better defensive team, but also told you we'd be a better shooting team, and that didn't show up tonight. But look, that's a good team that, got NCAA tournament experience. They won their league, regular season, tournament both. And they're good. And our defense was good. I mean, I think you can tell we're going to be much improved defensively with some more length and size out there. Charles was great. Charles won the hard hat, 8 offensive boards, and block shots, got some steals. Noah Clowney's gives us some great length and athleticism in there. Pringle was good for us. Darius and Noah Gurley were nursing some injuries. We decided not to use them much in the second half there, just try to get them healthy by Friday. I think maybe we had some first game jitters from some of our guys. Namari's been one of the better shooters on the team. She's one of the better shooters I've ever seen for most of practice since the summer, and he couldn't make a shot. Brandon Miller's been shooting it a lot better than he shot it tonight. Mark Sears shoots it a lot better than he shot it tonight. Rylan Griffin does. We can kind of go down the list. So I think the shooting numbers will take care of itself. We got to figure the turnovers out. 19 turnovers, not good, but I'm really happy with the effort and the defense for game one.
Yeah, specifically about Noah Clowney. What stood out about his debut for you guys?
Listen, Noah's been far and away leading the team in our blue collar points in practice, throughout 30 practices. So we wanted to go with a guy that's been all about the stuff that we're preaching. He's blocks shots, rebounds the ball well, makes hustle plays. He hit the 1-3 tonight. We only made 3. He had one of them. So, he's one of the few guys that was over 50% from the field. So I think you can kind of tell his impact on the game, just how athletic, how well he moves. He can guard guards, he can guard bigs. We can switch with him at the 5. So he's going to be an integral part of what we do here moving forward. And we wanted a guy, we looked at our starting lineup. We thought we had a lot of scoring, and he can score too, but just felt like we needed like that blue collar glue guy. And we felt he was the best guy to do that for us. So we put him in there.
Hey, Coach. 3 freshmen with shot double-digit points tonight. Then Clowney, of course, 9 points, 11 rebounds. What did you? How would you grade the freshman class tonight? And then just overall, what you saw from them?
Yeah, it was like some people had a 3rd-ranked class in the country. I think it's showing. Brandon's obviously really talented and had 14 and 13, but didn't make a 3, and he can actually shoot the ball really well. He'll have a lot better nights than he had tonight. Jaden Bradley showed why. We liked him. He's tough, gritty, had some tough finishes on offense, but really guards, kind of knows how to play the game. So I, kind of saw we went with him more in the second half. We need to get some stops. And then Rylan Griffin just has no fear, comes in. He's going to make shots at a way higher clip than he did tonight, but, plays hard, gets the old boards. Shoot ends up with 14 points. We kind of needed a boost from him in the first half, and he kind of gave it. So, and then Clowney's starting. We obviously expect a lot out of him, and he had double-digit rebounds. So we almost put all 4 freshmen in double-digit scoring, which, Clowney, if he makes his free throw, we've got 4 freshmen, double-digit scoring. So I was happy with the freshman class. They're going to play a lot for us this year.
Not to be a downer, but to kind of talk about Charlie a little bit here, wearing the patch tonight, and can you just talk to me a little bit about your emotions being out there, without him? And
we kind of talked about it at shoot around, kind of before the game. His family's great. He was a great kid for us. I had a lot of fun with him when he was here for that year. He's kind of one of them funny kids that makes everybody around him laugh and kind of give him some crap, and he'll give it back a little bit. And I love Charlie. It's saddening that we've lost 2 guys close to the program with Fluff and him, and such a short amount of time. So I was happy to see his family here. Great that we could wear the patch for him. we've got a really good group of managers. They work really hard for the program, do all the behind the scenes stuff. And he was one of those managers that just all about Alabama basketball. And so, yeah, it was sad, kind of before the game. And I just got a chance to talk to his family after the game. But during the game, we were all about winning, like Charlie would like us to be about. So we told his family we had a great defensive performance for him.
On Friday, you talked about needing to rebound the ball in this game. I'm going to go on a limb and say you're pretty pleased with the team's performance on the glass.
Yeah. There's three things we were really emphasizing with these guys: transition, defense. They score it well in transition. I think we had them for 2 transition points. It says, 3-point shooting. They hit 5 threes on us. They only got 13 off. We wanted to eliminate their attempts, and they shot it well, which they've been shooting well. We just didn't want them to get many off. So they only made 5 threes, only got 2 points in transition, and their second chance points. It was 19-8. We were up on second chance points. So I thought we did a pretty good job. There was a few rebounds in there that we could have done a little bit better job of on the defensive glass, but all in all, the 3 main areas we wanted to emphasize, we did really well at. Now, we got plenty of stuff to work on, but I thought the stuff we emphasized we did well with.
Coach, you kind of talked about how things have gotten a little chippy at practice the last week or so, and you kind of wanted to see the team against the new competition. How do you think your players responded to going against new competitions, really from a chemistry standpoint?
You know what? I thought they competed, turnovers, missed threes, all that stuff. But I thought the competition side, we got out there and played hard. We chart those blue collar points every 4 minutes. I think we won every single blue collar, every single 4 minute war in the blue collar stuff. I think for the game we had, I've got it here somewhere. We kind of dominated them on all the blue collar stuff. The rebound, here it is. Yeah, we had them 112 to 69. So I thought, effort stuff that we chart, we were much better than them. So I thought we competed really hard, even though shots didn't drop. And sometimes I think guys, when their offense goes bad, they quit playing hard. I didn't think we had much of that tonight. I thought we couldn't make a 3 and turn the ball over too much, and guys just kept playing hard. So I was pretty happy with our effort and our competitiveness.
Just going back to the rebounding, you had 67 tonight. That's 19 more than your season high from a year ago. Does that surprise you?
I didn't realize that. What was our season high last year?
48 was what I saw.
I'll say this. It speaks to a lot of things. One is our defense was good enough to force that many misses to get 67 rebounds because we had a lot of defensive ones. We've got a lot more length and athleticism than we did a year ago. You look at even our starting lineup. Brandon Miller's our 3 at 6'9". Clowney was our 4 at 6'10". Amari Burnett's our 2. He's got a 6'10" wingspan. But even Sears went in and got 10 rebounds. So, our guards are a little tougher, gritty, a little bit more physical, but you got to force misses to get rebounds. I think you're going to see our defenses markedly improve this year, and it's a huge point of emphasis. And I'm not going to play guys if they're not going to guard. And I think they realize that. I think you saw it. Shoot, even Brandon Miller pulled him out there in the second half late. He missed a couple rebounds and defensive assignments. As talented as he is, he's got to play defense, and he does for the most part. He had 13 rebounds. He played really well and was right there competing with Charles for the blue collar award. But yeah, just if you're not going to play defense, you come sit next to us. And when you play defense the way we did, force more misses, there's a lot more rebounds to be had. And we did a good job rebounding the ball.
There's a big spotlight on Brandon, heading into the season. Just what do you think of his poise and how he handled his first start of his career?
He didn't make shots like he's used to making. I thought he played hard, got 13 rebounds, could have got frustrated with stuff not going great for him early, but I thought he stayed in it, kept competing. He got a few highlight plays there late in the game. I thought he did a good job. They're they caused us some fits with their defense too. I mean, you got to give them some credit. Their ball screen coverage, our guys didn't do a great job against their hard show, and we picked it up. But I thought guys just stayed in it. We kind of broke them there early to mid second half and kind of built the lead up. And I thought he was a big part of that. I mean, he led the team in plus minus. I think he was plus 27. Yeah, he was plus 27 when he was in. So I think he can impact the game much more than scoring with his length and athleticism. He's got an IQ, but I thought he did well.
Yeah, turnovers kind of plagued the team a lot last year, averaged almost 15. I know you were bothered by a lot of those at times last year. 19 tonight. What did you see there, and what is the plan of getting that fixed going forward?
I mean, some of them are just careless, dumb. I don't have an answer for them, to be honest with you. Like, what were you thinking type plays. Some other ones, thought maybe we could have done a little better job getting them ready to play against their pick and roll coverage. We didn't, they guard pick and roll a lot different than we guard it. So we have to put our scout team to, play it that way because we're not guarding it the way that they do. So we could have done a better job getting them ready on that. We're going to go through them all, the staff tomorrow. Our players are off tomorrow. They'll come in and get treatment. We'll get back with the players on Wednesday, kind of sit down and go through them with them, go through individually. Guys just need to calm down, to be honest with you. Like, settle down. Don't need to, we like to play fast, but we don't want guys in a rush to where they're turning the ball over just because they're in a hurry for no reason. Like, we're going to play fast, sprint the floor, play in transition a lot, but we got to be able to take care of the ball while doing that. So, guys just need to calm down, relax, take care of the ball, and we'll be a little bit better off. Yeah, 19 turnovers, way too many.
One thing that kind of stood out, you kind of mentioned, is just the overall length of your team, not only in the starting lineup, but on the bench. What do you see in terms of the potential for the offense and defense in terms of maximizing that length for your team?
Yeah, I mean, Charles starts 7 foot. Pringle comes in. He's super athletic at 6'10", and Clowney at 6'10", and Brandon at 6'9". You can put, and Brandon can play kind of 1 through 4. So we could put different lineups out there that have all kinds of length. Brandon's going to be out there for a lot of minutes, but even, Namari and Ryland are 6'4", 6'5" with wingspans, and can rebound the ball. So, Jaden Bradley and Sears are really the only two guys without a ton of length, and neither of them are, Jaden's got good size, big, strong guard, and he's tough and physical. So I think we're going to put lineups out there that can really defend, show some length out there, and we can be a little creative with it too, because can kind of play Clowney at the 5 and be really athletic. You can play, probably won't see Charles and Pringle in there together much, but you can play one of those two and then have Clowney or Gurley at the 4, Brandon at the 3, kind of get big. Darius Miles didn't play much tonight. Darius can play some guard too. You could have Darius at 6'7" and Brandon at the 2 and 3 and put any, either of those 2 point guards out there with them. So we've got options, but we're not going to try to just put the biggest lineup out. We're going to put the best lineup we can out there and play the guys that are playing the best for us.
Coach, this week you've got early signing day, the early signing period starting Wednesday. What are some of your thoughts and maybe some expectations for y'all for that?
Yeah, I think you're going to see, you kind of see with this class what we're looking to do with get long, athletic, multi-dimensional guys. We put a huge point emphasis with shooting in the transfer portal. Our goal was to sign 4 or 5 guys in the early period. I think we're going to get that. I think you're going to see we've got shooting in there, like huge emphasis on shooting and versatile guys that can play multiple positions that are also tough and got some length to them. So, I'm happy with, where I think it's going to go. I can't really talk too much about it. I mean, you guys are all on social media. You can probably got good guesses as to who's going to sign here with us. So once they sign, I'll put out some more specific statements on all of them, but I think you can tell where we're trying to get with this roster. Thanks. 52. It helps when we miss shots too to rebound it better. I mean, there's a lot of misses on both sides of the ball tonight to help the rebounding stats get pumped up.